2018 GMC Canyon Review. Powerful and to drive, the GMC Canyon is a brilliant pick for just a mid-sized truck. While mid-sized trucks aren't as robust as or her full-size brethren, they still present an impressive volume of capability. They are also quicker to park and typically progress fuel economy. For a solid illustration showing the breed, read the 2018 GMC Canyon. With the Canyon, the marginally more upscale version in the Chevy Colorado pickup, you receive those mid-sized truck traits as well as a comfortable highway ride and also a stout maximum tow of 7,700 pounds. The Colorado offers a strong 308 horsepower V6 engine or perhaps a fuel-efficient 4-cylinder diesel. Lots of optional features, like forward collision warning along with an 8-inch infotainment system, round out the Canyon's appeal. The Canyon is equipped with some drawbacks, like limited off-road ability and front seats which could feel somewhat confining for many folks. Overall, though, we feel GMC's Canyon is a great pick for any mid-sized truck. Notably, we picked the 2018 GMC Canyon Diesel as one of best trucks because of this year. What's new? For 2018, trailering assist guidelines have already been added towards the Canyon's rear view camera. They are optional about the base and SLE trim levels and are available standard on SLT and Dini trims. Also, the common 4.2-inch center screen may be replaced by last year's optional 7-inch screen that accompany Bluetooth connectivity and voice controls. We such as SLE trim level for your 2018 GMC Canyon. While the SLT and Dini read more luxury appointments, the SLE is usually a better value and is also available with the vast majority of same equipment. The SLE gets upgraded interior trim materials through the lower-level SL, along with an upgraded 8-inch touchscreen version from the IntelliLink infotainment interface, smartphone connectivity along with a 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot. Off-road, safety and convenience packages are also offered should you need them. Trim levels and features. The 2018 GMC Canyon is really a mid-size pickup offered in 2 and 4-seat extended cab and 5-seat crew cab body styles. There are 2 bed lengths and 5 trim levels available: SL, Base Canyon, SLE, SLT plus the top-off-the-line Dini. Although the GMC Canyon is often a more upscale version of the campaigner's Chevy Colorado sibling, there's an entry-level trim known as the SL. The SL emerged only together with the extended cab. It lacks rear seats plus it comes standard, which has a 2.5-litre 4-cylinder engine, 200 horsepower and 191 pound-feet of torque, a 6-speed manual transmission, 16-inch wheels, air conditioning, a 4-way power driver seat with manual recline, a tilt-and e-tire, power windows, a rear-view camera, Bluetooth, a 7-inch touch screen, voice commands, a USB port and also a 6-speaker head unit. The alternative up could be the base Canyon trim, and that is available in both extended cab and crew cab body styles and adds a 6-speed automatic transmission optional or standard, depending within the configuration, and fold-up rear jump seats extended cab models only. EH3.6-litre V6 engine, 308 horsepower and 275 lb-ft associated with an 8-speed automatic transmission is usually optional or standard here depending within the configuration. Significantly, the Camp Canyon is usually ordered with a few options packages which are not available within the SL. Notable features to check out for include remote keyless entry, an easy lift tailgate, cruise control as well as a trailering package. Instead of picking options packages for the base Canyon, you can just upgrade for the SLE. It gets you most on the above as standard, plus 17-inch wheels, power side mirrors, upgraded interior trim materials, an auto-dimming rear view mirror, a tilt and telescoping tire, an 8-inch touchscreen, satellite radio, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, on-star connectivity with 4G LTE and Wi-Fi hotspot and 3 extra USB ports. Much such as base Canyon, the SLE gets most of the options in packages. The all-terrain package essentially GMC's equivalent with the off-road focused Colorado's EDA 71 bundles, 17-inch dark-tinted alloy wheels and all-terrain tires, an off-road oriented suspension, a rear-locking differential, hill descent control, heated front seats, a 4-way power passenger seat and distinctive cloth upholstery. The optional SLE convenience package has automatic climate control, remote start as well as a sliding rear window. Even wonderful those choices, several things are still left for the table, and right nearby the top, you have the SLT trim. It gets each of the SLE's standard equipment as well as the contents on the SLE convenience package. It also comes standard together with the 3.6-litre V6 engine, 18-inch wheels, leather upholstery as well as the all-terrain package's front seating upgrades, power adjustments and heating. Both the SLE and SLT is usually equipped using the optional driver alert package that has forward collision warning and lane departure warning. Other optional extras add some turbocharged 2.8-litre 4-cylinder diesel engine, 181 horsepower and 369 lb-ft paired into a 6-speed automatic. An upgraded 7-speaker Bose audio system can be among the extras. If you want every one of the creature comforts GMC can throw at you, you have the Canyon Denali. The Denali has the SLT's equipment as well as the contents on the driver alert package, the upgraded Bose sound system, navigation, chrome 20-inch wheels, cargo lamps, a spray-in bed liner, heated and ventilated front seats, wireless charging for compatible cell phones as well as a heated tire. Trim tested. Each vehicle typically also comes in multiple versions that happen to be fundamentally similar. The S with this review derived from our full test on a 2017 GMC Canyon Denali Crew Cab 3.6 litres V6, 8-speed automatic, 4WD, 5-foot 1-inch bed. Driving. Our Denali tester had 3.6-litre V6, which offers solid thrust. Though bulky for any mid-sized truck, it steers and brakes more tidily than its competition. When it comes to operation for mid-size pickups, just the mechanically identical Chevrolet Colorado can compete. Acceleration. The Canyon's revised 3.6-litre V6 pulls with authority from low revs, and compared for the outgoing engine it sounds and feels less coarse at high RPM. Our fully optioned Canyon Denali 4x4 test truck reached 60 miles per hour in 6.9 seconds. And that is quicker as opposed to Nissan Frontier or Toyota Tacoma. Braking. The brakes are really easy to modulate and inspire confidence in routine driving conditions. This firm pedal becomes vague in moderately hard stops, although truck remained composed during aggressive panic stops. Our panic stop from 60 miles per hour required 122 feet, an excellent result. Steering. The steering has appropriate weighting but lacks feel. Good build-up of effort makes it simple, allows you to maintain a stable course with your lane. On winding roads, your truck thwatches its way through switchbacks with commendable precision, however the slow ratio does maintain the driver's hands busy. Handling. Confident, reasonably car-like handling is usually a strength. Body roll exists but not excessive. You're not likely to find many 4,600-pound pickups that feel sporty while cornering. Even so, the Canyon comports itself well in different everyday driving situation. That said, it lets you feel large in tight confines. Drivability. The shifts through the 8-speed automatic transmission are admirably smooth. The transmission really wants to stay in higher gears inside the name of fuel economy. However, it's much more ready to downshift as opposed to 6-speed from the 2015 and 2016 Canyons, and yes, it's a great deal more agreeable compared to Toyota Tacomas. Comfort. While unmistakably a pickup in the outside, the Canyon's cabin comfort and features are far away from basic. It's fundamentally refined, with excellent noise isolation and effective climate control. The Canyon is readily up for 2 long road trips, an exotic trait within a mid-size pickup. Seat comfort. Upmarket Deanless seats accommodate a wider selection of people compared to Colorado's. Good comfort on long drives despite firm backrests along with a slight absence of lateral support. The back seat carries a flat, upright backrest with little thigh support but seems to fit adults with decent comfort on short trips. Ride comfort. It swallows pavement irregularities very well. Driving a pickup over rough roads with no cargo inside bed usually results in a bouncy ride, and also the GMC Canyon doesn't fully escape this reality. But it never feels beyond sorts, and it has a few £100 inside the bed. It settles down nicely. Noise and vibration. Wind and road noise is pleasantly silenced at highway speeds. Although the engine can sound unrefined during hard acceleration, the cockpit remains pretty quiet. Despite its utilitarian intent, the Canyon is a straightforward place to spend per day. This is really a civilized location to be. Climate control. The knob interface is simple and to use. The automatic climate control capably maintains the marked temperature and will cool the cabin down rapidly. Vents are fantastic sized and to aim. Interior. The Canyon's interior and that with the nearly identical Chevy Colorado is logically outlined. Simple knob interfaces are effective as well as simple to use without looking. The infotainment method is showing its age. This Deanly has more creature comforts inside than every other mid-size pickup. Ease beneficial. The cabin's physical buttons and knobs are logically placed and fall watchily at hand. The IntelliLink infotainment interface is ScreenFlow, however, can confound if using the radio or navigation controls, which is why there are no redundant hardkeys. Getting in, jetting out. The Canyon's seat is high enough off the floor that it takes almost as much effort to go into and out as having a full-size truck. The step bars might help shorter drivers a little bit but are inside way for taller drivers. Back seat access hampered by narrow doors and high step. Driving position. The leader telescopes a great deal more than a Tacoma's and features a suitable grip diameter. Very large range for driver seat height. Tall drivers would possibly not even ought to set the seat every one of the way down. Natural feeling leg position unlike from the Tacoma. Roominess. Space is plentiful in advance for even the tallest of drivers. The rear seats produce an abundance of headroom, but taller folks may run beyond legroom. This cabin isn't nearly as wide as that on the Rigger line, which boasts better rear legroom. Visibility. The Canyon affords a commanding view from the road ahead as a result of tall windows and enormous windshield. Side mirrors are of average size. Rear quarter visibility is okay, although not great. A rear view camera is standard but features a somewhat murky display. Quality. The Canyon was made for tough conditions but doesn't skimp on interior quality. Controls use a solid and satisfying heft, high when any creaks to become heard. Except for the trigger line, the GMC and Chevy twins develop the best build quality inside class. Utility. TOS lead the category, however the bed is very basic as compared to competitors, along with the tailgate lip and bed sides are high. Handy bumper steps help. When it's time for it to haul things inside as opposed to people, the back seat folding design is just not nearly as well executed as being the competition. Small item storage. Very deep console bin, reasonable glove box, average cup holders. Front door storage is fixed to very shallow pockets and also a tiny cup holder. There are compartments under the rear seat bottoms, but you are awfully small. The Rigaline does a better job. Cargo space. In-cab cargo space isn't nearly as useful as inside Tacoma or Rigaline for the reason that rear seat backs simply fold down atop the seat's bottoms and make a high, uneven space. You can fold the seat's bottoms up instead, but there is not much under the because in the bulky seat base design. Child safety seat accommodation. The outboard rear seats both offer latch points, however the tether anchors are hard to access. Larger rear-facing seats will impinge on front seat travel. The rear seat height means getting seats and infants to the rear requires lifting, which might be troublesome to shorter buyers. Technology. Smartphone integration is well executed and appears great around the large, higher-resolution screen. Very rapid responses to touch inputs can be a big advance above the outgoing system. The native navigation and audio controls are perfect most in the time. Audio and navigation. IntelliLink screen responds quickly to touches. The screen flow isn't always intuitive, for instance swiping for radio and reverting to map centering. The map graphics are about the old school side however are clear and never wash out. Smartphone integration. Has 2 USB jacks beforehand, and supports Bluetooth phone and streaming audio. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are supported and are really simple to use, and also plugging in and taking advantage of those it is possible to bypass the Bluetooth pairing process and take advantage from the large screen for the phone's map display. Voice control. Voice controls are a guessing game. The menu structure is good even so the vocabulary recognition just isn't as good as smartphone ones. Makes for fast entry of navigation. You'll feel much better if you secure the voice button longer gain access to your paired phone's voice commands instead.